Few days ahead, the rays of sunlight are casting inside the quiet bedroom, where Ari and Azure are present in the room, sitting on the edge of bed silently. They can hear the noises outside, which are a sign of decorations, which is happening outdoor. Ari and Azure look at each other before they shoot up and take small steps nearer to the glass window. Their frail hands reached out to slide the white pale curtains from the glass walls along slow moves as they seek the view of outside, which is being decorated into elegant arrangements by the workers. Their dazzling eyes roam in the huge garden as they rested on the two assertive males who are standing on a distance from arrangements, keeping their sharp orbs on every slightest detail of venue. Their arms are folded over bulky chests. Resiliently, Ari and Azure let out soft breaths, letting go the white net from their fragile dress, and the white curtains once again veiled the reflective windows. And as the arrangements of decor outdoor continued, the time went on. Hours later, in the empty hall, there sits the delicate beings on the grey ornate couches, having some conversation with each other. The sunlight is falling on their already glowy faces, bringing otherworldly beauty on their soft features. Ari is rolling her own bright tresses with her slender fingers in dainty mannerisms, while Azure is playing with her own long sleeves, which are half covering her rosy palms, as her pink locks are covering her dusky lashes. The view is seeming tranquilous because of their silent acts. Soon the silence shattered when the sound of resonant steps against marble floor echoed, as both of appealing seems to recognize the owners of those steps, which seized their pulse. Vi and Suga entered the huge hall as they stopped few steps away from the couches where allures are sitting, their sharp orbs sealed on their feeble existence since the beginning. Two amazing and elegant attires are hung on their muscular arms, shining due to the reflective pearls. Ari and Azure slowly lift their lashes, gazing at brownies with their mesmerizing eyes, which already spelled the essence of meals. These dresses are from us to you, as we yearn to see you in these wares at this evening. These attires are meant to be yours, and we expect you to feel the same way too, and get ready in them. Ari and Azure's gazes trailed on the attires in hold of males as they shifted their eyes to lower them, which is always taken as consent to the sight of assertives who place the dresses on surface of couches. The stoic males start at the fragile frames of allurings for moments, taking in their innocent acts, while Ari and Azure kept fidgeting with their soft fingers, quietly being stirred in dark visions. Stalwarts turned their imposing physiques to leave the hall, taking heavy steps ahead, creating strong sound of sole leather against the floor, which finally eased beauties as they folded up their lashes to gaze at disappearing tall figures. Their eyes roam on the shiny outwears, which are extremely amusing, but now they are only remembrance of V and Suga's controlling behavior to them, which always makes them feel weak and scared. The silence again take over Ari and Azure stayed quiet, shrouded in their thoughts, which only grows the feeling of void in their cores even more.
The beautiful cold breezy evening unfolds with the stunning garden transformed into well-arranged decoration from different lights and greenery. The air is filled with sweet fragrance of blooming flowers and trees which are adorned with golden lamps. There ornate couches and small tables which are having candles are settled on the grassy ground as if the night is awaiting for the owners for whom the whole area is designed. The arrangement of each flower and ribbon is in vibrant colors is another admiration of the celebration when on a counter placed lots of different kinds of soft drinks with some savory delights and dishes when the teas are ready to serve in glass cups. All parents are already gathered there. Few are sitting and few are standing near the counter waiting for the delegates to arrive. That's when we and Sugar step into the garden. Their presence commands attention as they walk with calmness. Wearing elegant expensive outfits which are fixing perfectly over their well-built figures, showcasing broad shoulders and toned arms which with strong jawlines and sharp looks. Displaying their athlete build as they stride through the garden, drawing the attention of families. Each of them carries wrapped boxes adorned with ribbons and small card over them as they place both gifts on a nearby glass table, almost amidst candles. The celebration, meant to be a joyous union of families, now feels incomplete, like a melody missing the harmony of four stalwarts who are yearning for the presence of their beloveds near, just in front of their eyes, closest to them. As Sugar and we stand there searching for the glimpse of their lures who are nowhere to be seen, that's when the mothers of Airy and Azure approach near them with warm smiles, sensing the displeasure in male's eyes from the absence of youngers. They have not shown up yet, he stated calmly. What's taking them so long to arrive? He exclaims placidly when mother speaks out. Maybe they are just not ready to arrive yet. I'm sure they'll hear soon. Today is their evening. Maybe they are still in the process of getting ready. I should probably go and pay them a visit, said politely. We will go to them, you stay here. We will be back soon with them in next 10 minutes. And with a small gesture, both ladies note in reassurance. And soon with placid visages but burning stares which are clearly shows how they dislike these acts of youngers as they begin their walk way towards upstairs, their footsteps heavy from the intensity in their eyes when their hands are slightly fisted. As they climb, the silence between them grows, breaking all the time only by their polished shoes against the marble floor, but still their united front remains steadfast. Upon reaching the top, they pause for a moment. Their frames are standing posing in the doorway reveals the delicates who are lost in their own thoughts when their slight faces are etched with tension and sadness as if time itself is waiting for the next move of resilience. Their presence are unnoticed by lures who sit on the bed with their backs to the door. The once joyful eyes of theirs are seems lost now in the distance through the glass window with weight of unspoken words and thoughts of being controlled. The window is framing the view of dark evenings. Male's gaze falls upon the dresses they had carefully selected and bought for their fiances are still lying on the edge of beds, unwearied by lurings. Athletes Athletics remains still standing in doorway watching them with intense yet displeasing gazes with unsettled expressions which reflects their deep sternness as their jaw clenched. Their robes seems to bore into the souls of Airy and Azures. Elders' sturdy hands with prominent veins and strong fingers were folded across their chest, giving them a perfect, effortless charm. Observing the way delicates are so involved in their own that they are not sensing the weight of males near. Vi and Sugar's eyes roam over frail beings' side faces, which are slightly on display with the gentle slope of their noses and delicate curves of the ears. But the thing that did not suit them is the dimness in their behaviors, which were used to be bright.